Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can we wait for 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure, Mataji.
Yeah. Swayam Prabha Mataji, she is in my mom's home. So yeah. So she couldn't attend that
Okay.
classes.
Prabhuji.
Next week she will
Thanks,
join.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. She is attending a patient, Prabhuji. She will be joining in 10 minutes. Her health is good now? She's okay now, Prabhuji. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
And Lakshmi Mataji, she is going some function. She said she might join, she may not. They didn't decide something, she said. Yeah.
So Sridevi Mataji is a 24/7. She is making Lakshmi.
No, she went she didn't join the Japa call also because she is busy in preaching. She went to some college, she said. In the morning I was ping her. She said I am in the college for the preaching. So they are busy in the preaching.
Today she was in Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Today she was in Nayagi school.
Yeah, Nayagi school. Yeah. Yeah, she was saying that.
Doing lots of service, Prabhuji. Pray for us. Bless us then. We do the more service. You have to bless us, Prabhuji. You are senior devotee. And you are I don't think that is Prabhuji. True. And you have to bless us, Prabhuji. And we are doing to a small extent, Prabhuji. Very minimum. Wonderful service you are all doing there. Hare Krishna, Shani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Mataji. How is everything good?
Yeah.
Make it better. That's all we can do it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Change the changeable.
I'm always working on that.
Right.
For sure. And, change is not easy, and sometimes it hurts, but I am definitely sticking with the changes that I'm putting in play, no matter how hard it feels sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, surgery is also painful, but we have to go through that pain.
Yes, absolutely.
But we know that is good for us. That's why we are tolerating. Tam Titik Sasva Bharat.
The not changing is also painful, and that change doesn't end.
Then accept it. Yeah, it is going to stay with me. What can I do? Then there is okay, I know that. Yeah. Imagine that in the morning, 4:00 when the alarm rings. What a pain.
Prabhuji, I heard in the Gaur Gopal Das lecture all the time, he said, if you can't change it, the thing, then why worry? He always say that. Why worry? We can't change it. It's not in our hand.
Yeah. Then hold like a garland, just put it on your neck. Then you have to remember, if you can't change it, you have to remember the Lord Shiva. He garlanded a snake on his neck. So just put the snake on your neck. That's it. Yeah. So, very nice. And someone want to do the prayer?
Shani Mataji, would you like to do the prayer? Mangalacharan prayer? I can share the screen. You want?
Yeah, I can do it.
Mataji, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I I can speak. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Tapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Karamayam Tadatti Padantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapara Kamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Tadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitam Shah Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Namostute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanashwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Vipasindhubhya evacha Patita Pavana Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice. All right. Mataji, so welcome to our question and answer session. Anyone have any questions or comments here?
Okay.
Any questions, Ramesh Prabhuji, Shani Mataji?
I have a question.
Yes, Akka.
Hare Krishna. Samkhya Yogam. I was reading it, Adhyayam chapter 2. In that, I'm going to read it in Telugu. Maybe you can translate it.
Okay, Akka.
One day, Prakashananda Saraswati అను వేద విద్వాంసుడు ఒకనాడు చైతన్య ప్రభువులను నీవు కాంతములను పఠింపక భగవన్నామం జపం చేయు కారణము చావు అని ప్రశ్నించను. దానికి ప్రభువు చైతన్య ప్రభువు ఇట్లు సమాధానమిచ్చను. మా ఆధ్యాత్మికాచార్యుడు నన్ను మూర్ఖునిగా తలంచి శ్రీకృష్ణుని పవిత్ర నామం సంకీర్తనం చేయనాడు. అతడు అట్లు చేసి వాని వలె ఆనంద పరుడవుచుండెను. అది ఈయననే పరమ పురుషుడు, ఈయనకు ఇంకా ఆధ్యాత్మిక అని నాకు క్వశ్చన్. యూ కెన్ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్. This Veda Prakashananda Swami questioning Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So the question from Sugna Mataji is, like in a Kashi, this is during the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time. So the Prakashananda Saraswati, he had like an entire Kashi, he had like thousands of disciples, like all the Shishyas. He had he's a big there. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was planning to go to Vrindavan. During that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passing by the Kashi, and in the Kashi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu singing and dancing in the streets of the Kashi. And by saying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Prakashananda Saraswati and his disciples laughing at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and criticizing that, if you are a sannyasi, you just sit somewhere and, you are, and you do your sadhana, but instead you are behaving like a fool, like a mad person. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said Prakashananda Saraswati, saying that, yes, my guru told me to behave like this fool only. That's why I am doing it. So he accepted it. When he said that, and Sugana Mataji's question is, why? Because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is a supreme personality of a Godhead, and why he had to go through this situation. Is that right, Akka? That's the one, right?
And who is his guru? My guru told me to do this.
Right.
Who is his guru? He himself.
No, he accepted a guru. You see.
What's his name? Ishwarapati? He himself is Ishwar.
Ishwarapuri. So, even
Ishwarapuri is guru?
Yeah, Ishwarapuri is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu guru. So this is what happens. Even like a Lord Ramachandra, he appeared in a Treta Yuga and he accepted Vishwamitra as his guru. Right? Every place, every time, he followed the instructions of his guru. Even at the time of the lifting the Shiva Dhanasu, the bow of Lord Shiva, and that time also, he was waiting for the order of the Vishwamitra. So that is the, the culture we have, even God, Supreme Personality of Godhead, came as a human in the human form. He's like not human, he's like a human-like form. So we have to remember this. Rama didn't come as a human, he's like a human-like form. So, but still he accepted a guru. Because of the guru, importance is, emphasizing that the importance of guru. And Krishna, when Krishna appeared in the form of, again in the human form, human-like form, then again he had accepted the Sandipana Muni as his guru. So he spent only 60 days in that Sandipani ashram, and he learned 60 kalas, 60 arts in the 60 days. So, and Krishna considered this Sandipa Muni as his guru. Right? Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as a devotee. So, they directly appeared as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and here he appeared as a devotee. But still, he is stressing the importance of Guru. So, that's why he accepted Ishwarapuri. This Ishwarapuri is the disciple of Madhavendra Puri. So, he accepted him as a Guru. He doesn't need a Guru. Rama does not need a Guru. Because Vishwamitra felt that for his own benefit, he acted as a Guru. And Sandipa Muni knows very well that Krishna is a supreme God, but he was rewarded that position as a Guru because of the God himself wanted to establish a role model kind of thing here. The culture, So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also accepted Ishwarapuri as his guru, initiated guru, and then he wanted to, previously, prior to this sannyasa, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, was a scholar actually. So he was a scholar and he was defeating everyone. Whoever come, passing by that Nadia, the Navadip Dham, and he defeated everyone. And after taking the sannyas, then he wanted to go to like a Vrindavan, on his way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew very well that if he defeats this Prakashananda Saraswati, then he doesn't have to make individual devotees, right? Because Prakashananda Saraswati has like over 10,000 like our disciples. If he defeats Prakashananda Saraswati, everyone becomes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disciples. So it's like a package. It's like a one time, just like a bonus package. That's why then like after that conversation, they organized a meeting, like the debate kind of one in a Kashi. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there, he sat at the shoe rack itself on the floor. Everyone was like sitting on the chairs and the big asanas. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just sat it there. And there he defeated Prakashananda Saraswati. And by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, humility, humbleness, Prakashananda Saraswati is like a bow down to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like please accept me as your disciple.
Wow.
Because of God, shows that kind of exemplary acts for the sake of the benefit of the others. That is what the, behind the scenes. And everyone in the Kashi, all the disciples became a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu followers there. So that was the... But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted it. Why are you behaving as a fool? Yes, my Guru told me to behave as a fool. But he knew, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew very well. Soon he is going to become his disciple. Yes, Akka.
Thank you. Nice, Naina. I'm very happy to hear that.
Hare Krishna, Siddhi Mataji. How is your health? Is it good?
Yeah, fine, Prabhuji. By your mercy, I'm doing good.
No, you have to give us mercy.
No, Prabhu, it's not like that. I am a disciple, Prabhu. Prabhuji, yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was initiated by Madhavendra Puri or Ishwara Prabhu?
Ishwara Puri.
Ishwara Prabhu. But Guru was Madhavendra Puri. Is it not, Prabhu?
No, his Guru was Ishwara Puri only.
Ishwara Puri only. Okay.
Ishwara Puri is a disciple of Madhavendra.
Madhavendra Puri, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
You could see the pictures of these, great people.
Yeah, they see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was showing that at the humble state, like humbleness, how a devotee, because he is showing exemplary way that a devotee should be humble. You should not feel, like he said, like, you're a fool. And he could have, argue with that Prakashananda Saraswati also. But he said, like, he accepted
That's what bothered me. When he said fool, that bothered me. My God, is calling God as fool.
Yeah, because of the people, like many processes, many places, people are puffed up with the pride because of their intelligence, their, like material opulences. They are puffed up and they do not even see the other person, like a greatness of other person. That's why only a great person can understand the great personality. That's all.
Wow. Thank
Very
you.
nice question, Mataji. Very nice question, yeah. Prabhuji, see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu faces all these things. So, for currently also everyone in ISKCON facing, right, Prabhuji? The debating and that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Depending on our, like our goal, because of, is it necessary to argue with the people? No. Just that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is admitting that. He has an option to argue with him. How dare you can say that, then, on the roads of the Kashi, they can fight. But that was not the purpose of that. Because he came as a devotee, and he was making the Guru as authority. Whatever Guru has said, I will do it. Because he's showing that way, path to all of us. But unfortunately, imagine that Supreme Personality of Godhead is admitting that, but unfortunately we don't admit it. That is unfortunate.
Right, absolutely.
Yes.
We know that, yes, he is showing a path. And even, in many places, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu warns the people, if you do not respect Nityananda, or if you disobey the Nityananda, or if you criticize the Nityananda Prabhu, then I will not be happy. And the Srivasa Thakur, Srivasa, in the Panchatattva, one of the personality is the Srivasa, right? So this Srivasa had a great respect towards Nityananda Prabhu. And so much love for the Nityananda Prabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was pleased by that, and he gave the boon to that Srivasa. Srivasa, you and your family, your generations never have a deficit in, for anything. So, look at that. What is this? This shows, because Chaitanya Nityananda is the Adi Guru, because of he is a Balaram. Nityananda is a Balaram. Balaram is a Adi Guru. And every incarnation also come from Balaram. And Balaram is the Adi Guru. And if we do not follow or respect the Guru, then there is no question of, pleasing the Lord Krishna. That is what it is shows. But if like a Srivasa, he pleased, he was so much happy, so close relationship with Nityananda Prabhu. And such an intimate relationship. And that made Chaitanya Prabhu happy. And he was happy, and he gave a boon. So this is how we all should be. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't worry about, someone, criticizing him. But if he criticizes the Nityananda, because he's a Guru Tattva. So Guru is very important. And this also shows that how Guru is important. Right? So that's why we have to do that Acharyopasana. We have to worship the Guru. And we have to take his instructions, heart and soul. And we have to...
Other person, if somebody says fool, they will attack.
Yes, I am a fool. Is there any problem for you?
No, I will attack you. You don't say that. I'm going to fight with.
No, if you say that I'm not a fool,
reaction of a person.
Right. If we say that I'm not a fool, then there is a fight and problem. But if you say yeah, thank you. You found about me. That's a great.
Prabhuji, I love that. I love that
How
so
many
much.
people will accept that? How many people accept that?
No, Prabhuji.
He becomes a fool that time.
No, Prabhuji, see, now we are feeling very relaxing. Nothing in our hand, we are free. Like that.
Right.
Nobody cares us because we are full.
Our strength is coming from our Guru Tattva, our Parampara, all the spiritual strength, all this, the chanting we are doing because of their mercy, the deity worship we are doing because of their mercy, and we are even waking up, getting up in there every morning because of his mercy only. If he doesn't give us the mercy, then we'll be on the floor. How many people are there lying down on the bed? We see the go to the hospital, then we realize it. How much mercy God is giving. Then when we see all this, then we feel gratitude. Wow, you are the great Krishna, And as that's why we said that, time means if we are arguing with some useless person on useless topic at the useless place and in the useless crowd, then we are wasting our time. Our time means we are wasting our Krishna, right? So even Chanakya Pandit says that even we cannot even get a moment of life, the moment of a life back with the exchange of millions of gold coins. You can't get it. It is gone. It passed. If we don't see that, then we get into this kind of arguments. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew very well. Okay, you are a fool. I am a fool. My guru told me to do that. Behave like the fool. But in the argument, he saw that, his humility, his humbleness. Then, I'm done. We don't have to show our superiority, our skill set, our intelligence. We don't have to show. Because today's Kali Yuga is, everyone dresses up them like such a great person. We have seen that, right? Kali entered onto the earth, into the Parikshit Maharaj kingdom as a king. He was completely looked like a king, but he's like such a, inside he was like a dangerous personality. But externally, everyone looked like a rich and, like a too intelligent person, great person. But when they start speaking it, then then we understand that what is his level. Right? So that is important. So that's why the guru, if we wanted to go to Krishna, this is the only shelter for us. Because as Arjuna said, surrender. We have to surrender to Guru. Thank you, Suganaka. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to clarify that.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments, Mataji, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavad Pranam, Prabhuji. Sorry. Actually, last week in my Bhakti Shastri class, I was asked a question, Prabhu. Why Bali Maharaja are saying Vamana Dev, he surrendered. He even gave his head for keeping his leg. Why he did so? In spite of Guru's instructions. He didn't hear his Guru's instructions. Is it not, Prabhuji? Bali Maharaj didn't hear his Guru. Actually, everyone has to accept Guru's word. Without Guru, nothing is done in this world. We can't reach Krishna. That is the reality. But here, Bali Maharaja, he didn't accept Guru's words. In spite of his words, he surrendered to Lord. He is not hearing his words. Why he did so? That was the question, Prabhuji.
Right. So,
I said,
this is a good question, Mataji. Good question. And this is like a completely controversial, contradictory question what we are discussing right now. We say that only by the mercy of Guru and by worshipping Guru, then only we can go to Krishna. We achieve Krishna, right? But now the situation, event happened. Bali Maharaj and this Vamana Dev. Vamana Dev is a Trivikram, like a Lord Krishna, incarnated as a Vamana Dev. And in that case, Shukracharya was a guru of Bali. And Shukracharya was telling him, don't promise him, he's a supreme personality of Godhead. And two things actually. Bali did not obey his order, and later he was pouring the water in the hand of Vamana Dev. Then he was like blocking the water also. Then Bali, pushed with his finger and into his eye also. So actually, he acted. He's like almost like he took a action against to Shukracharya too. Two things he done: disobeyed, as well as he injured also. One way, if we take it. So then, why that so? That is your question, right, Mataji? Right. So see, we all know that. What is the responsibility of a guru? Responsibility of a guru is he's a bridge. He's a Vishnu Tattva. He's a Bhagavan, and there is a devotee. In between, the guru is as a bridge. So connecting all the common people to Krishna, that is the a guru's responsibility, right? But here, what is the guru saying here? He says that don't go to him, don't surrender to him, right? So that means he is not following as a guru, he is not acting in that situation as a guru. Because we know that Guru's job is to connect every jiva to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now this jiva is ready to surrender to the Supreme Personality, but Guru is blocking there. So what do you say, Mataji? Should we follow the Guru there or no?
No, at times we are waiting throughout our lifetime only for seeing the Lord. If Lord comes in front of me, if Guru denies, how can I accept that? Guru has fallen down that time.
That's why Bali Chakravarti also knew very well, because of everything is for Krishna. And if Krishna is coming as a Krishna is a begging, in front of Bali, then what is for me to hold it? Because everything belongs to him. Bali knows very well. Everything belongs to him, and he himself is instead of he's a grabbing or snatching, he was coming in a form of a begging. I mean, what is needed? What a fortune! I have it. So that is why Bali understood very well, and he rejected. So this is the situation. These kind of situation, because of Guru means who gives us help us in the progress of the spiritual path and spiritual advancement. And if a guru himself is coming in blocking that path, then there is no point of considering him as a guru. So there are certain situations, and we can even reject gurus also.
Can I?
Yes, Akka.
But I think Mataji, I think he's a devotee. Basically, he's a great devotee. Is a Pautra, great grandson of Prahalada. So there is a parampara bhakti in their family. The guru took a wrong path. And his idea is to help all these demons to conquer. But it's a bad intentions he had. But at the same time, I know he thinks that there was injustice done and he wants to conquer everything. So his agenda is different. But then when he realized, I think he actually almost initiated his whatever the promise to this Vamana Swami, and then say, I'm not going to back up, and no matter what, when I make a promise, I'm going to keep it with this. And Vamsha Parampara, he also with the ancient devotional service, so he has this divine power in himself. Doesn't matter if I have to sacrifice my life for God. This is all people, everybody waits for God's, darshan. So when Guru said that Murk, the person who is standing in front of you, Lord Vishnu himself, and he is in disguise. And he said, wait, a lot of people wait for Lord Vishnu. So if he is the one coming to my entrance, why can't I honor? So his his devotional service comes out, and then he surrenders himself. And that is a bhakti, I see. And he violated Guru's order, and he realized, I know Guru has some other agenda, but right now I have this agenda as bhakti. So that's what I think.
Yes, Akka. So in the Navabhida Bhakti, the last one is the Sharanagati. So that's why Bali is representing the Sharanagata Bhakta. So the last stage of that is how we take the Bali as a Sharanagati, example for the Sharanagati. So by saying that, we all know that everything belongs to God. When we born, we didn't, brought everything from our mother's womb. Everything is given by God, depending on our previous actions, results of actions. But now, that is what, and the Guru, and here the Guru Shukracharya was, thinking only at the level of the material only. Because of these thinking about the kingdom. This is the material level. But as a disciple, Bali is at the spiritual level. And he wanted to surrender, he wanted to attain, because of, as Sukuna Mataji said, is already the dynasty family, everyone from his family, from Prahlada family, because of Lord Narsingha gave a boon. Everyone from your family going to be elevated. That's why they are connecting so quickly.
Along with that, he is Asura Guru na Prabhuji. How will he accept God? Sukracharya is Asura Guru. Along with that, we can take this as a test for the Guru and the disciple. Krishna's test. Krishna is testing both.
Right.
Hare Prabhuji, sorry for the interruption.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I have to attend a class in Vrindavan, Prabhuji, by Sureshwara Prabhu.
Yeah, so one thing, Prabhuji, send me your personal details, personal names. So I'm trying somewhere else also for your letter, recommendation letter. Send me that.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Your
Prabhuji.
details.
So let me know what are the details you are in need.
Your
please,
name,
Prabhuji.
your legal name. Maybe Sneha Sundari Mataji had a form.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Share that form.
Sure, Mother.
And fill that and
Yeah.
send it to me. So then I can forward it to the other temple. So I'll try the other alternates also.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, myself and Sridevi Mataji both have to attend that Prabhuji class.
Okay.
Prabhuji.
No
Now,
problem.
kindly bear with us, Prabhuji.
Sure.
Chandra, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So, Prabhuji, I heard in one lecture, actually, Bali Maharaj, he's not actual guru for Bali Maharaj. Because it's Asura Guru, they said, right?
He's
but
Asura Guru.
Yeah.
he's also Bali is also born as an Asura. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
that's why the Bali grabbed the land of the Indra also, right? So that was the reason that the Vamana Trivikrama form had to come there.
Actually, Bali was revived by this guru that we were talking about, Shukracharya.
Right. So because of
So that's why he wanted to do this 100 yagnas to conquer the, what do you call that? Conquer, yeah.
to conquer the universe, yeah. The whole heavenly everything. So
I mean, he has an evil mind, but at the same time, he also thinks about that demons were deceived. So he wanted to help. So his agenda is different. But the most important thing I liked about it is bhakti. Bhakti is more superior to win, and he made a decision. That's what we have to take it a point that we need to think about that.
Right. Even if you see the example, like Arjuna, Krishna favored Arjuna, over Bhishma. right?
Right.
And Bhishma also very pure devotee of Krishna. And Arjuna also pure devotee of
Yes,
Krishna.
yes, Prabhuji.
How come he does the injustice to Bhishma here?
Because Bhishma had some conflict in his mind, but whereas Arjuna surrendered himself completely. He has no doubts in his mind.
Because Bhishma, always took his own oath as a priority. Because
Right.
he said that he took the two oaths. The first one is, I'm not going to marry. Okay, that's well and good. That's your individual. You marry or you don't marry, that's okay. But when and he said that I am going to, protect this, whoever is sitting on this Hastinapur throne. So then, now at this moment, the Dhritarashtra Duryodhana is sitting there. Right? So the Dharma personality is sitting on the throne. And Bhishma said that I will protect that. I said that is not. Because though he's a dharmic and he has all the great quality, he is a devotee. But if we compare with the Pandavas also took the shelter of Dharma, shelter of Krishna, shelter of Vaishnavas. So they took the three shelter. The three shelter, that's why Pandavas were safe all the time. And Bhishma, he is a Dharma personified, but he took the shelter of his adharma. He didn't take the shelter of the Dharma. He took the shelter of his own promise. So that's why Krishna had to, compromise at one side of it. So he favored Arjuna.
Right.
Because of, both the devotees. But partiality had to show. Why? Not because of the Pandavas, their personal relationship with the Pandavas. No, not because of that. It is because of that whoever have taken the shelter of the Dharma. Because of ultimately Dharma is the key thing here. So Pandavas were protecting the Dharma from the beginning. And Krishna is always their side. But Vishwadev is fighting for the adharma. So adharma, no matter how big, how superior, how extraordinary, powerful skill set, everything will go away, go into vain when it comes to the dharma. So that's why Bhishma had to die. Otherwise, who can kill Bhishma? And look at the Krishna. He can go to any level. I'll tell you one example. At what level Krishna goes to protect the Pandavas. The Bhishma one time on the 9th day night, Bhishma said that tomorrow I am going to kill the Pandavas. And he kept 5 arrows. And he made that vow to Duryodhana. I'm going to kill them tomorrow. And Duryodhana took the 5 arrows and he went there. And Krishna is Pandavas were sleeping peacefully. Then, the Krishna is saying, Arjuna, get up. You know what is happening? I said, when you are there, why would I worry? And they were sleeping. Krishna is intense now. And the Pandavas, they were not getting up. Then Krishna was what do I do now? So what Krishna did is, he took Draupadi. Draupadi, get up. I said, what is happening? I said, come with me. So he took to the Bhishma Dev and he said, go and take the blessings of Bhishma. And the same night. And because of it's dark, and she was holding that, the parda.
Yeah.
Because of she doesn't want to reveal herself as a Draupadi. And she went and, took the blessings of Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev said that, he said that, Dirga Sumangali Bhava. And why he gave that boon, that blessing? Because of Bhishma Dev thinking that the Duryodhana's wife came. And then the Draupadi asked Bhishma, I said, like, you just promised to kill my husbands, and now you gave me the blessing of Dirgha Sumangali Bhava. What is this? Then Bhishma said, Draupadi, why are you here? How come you are here? Then he thought, like, this is, who told you this? I said, look, I just came. And Bhishma realized that this might be Krishna's work, task only. And he went outside to see who is anyone else is there. And he saw Krishna. And Krishna holding the Draupadi shoe, chappal, sandals in his chest.
Wow.
And then this Bhishma is like really surprised. He's like, Krishna, what are you doing? Why are you holding the Draupadi chappal? And then Krishna said that, when someone sees, like some lady came to your place, maybe she's from the Pandavas, Draupadi, you are, like tying with them to defeat the, like a Duryodhana army. So I don't want you to get that kind of bad name. That's why I picked up the shoes. See, if someone sees that outside of some chapel, that means we all automatically think that someone else is there. And what are they going to do in this during this night with the Bhishma Dev? Only the opposition party can go there to do some scam, right? So that's why Krishna was hiding the sandals of Draupadi. Look at that Krishna, what level he can go to protect the devotees. This is amazing, like an activity by Lord Krishna.
Right.
Amazing, like when I heard this, it was like amazing, So, yeah. Any other questions, comments, Mataji?
Very nice. God's mercy on his devotees seems to be very nice. I'm hearing this, I'm getting goosebumps. Really?
Yeah, I'm getting tears, Prabhuji. Yeah, I don't know how Krishna is supporting two sides. So that's why nowadays I feel like some devotees like scolding. That is the nature. So Krishna loves that nature also. That's why she's kind of one of the Gopika. So we can't say anything. Krishna wants all type of devotees.
No, he deals with everyone.
Yes.
He deals with everyone. But, we have a independence also. What is our motive? Our motive, that's what our motive, our, a motive should be pure. Our intention should be pure behind the every action. That's why Krishna doesn't like the duplicity. Duryodhana is like a duplicity. That's why he wanted to, bind with Krishna. He can't bind Krishna. But he tried to bind Krishna. Because of this duplicity, diplomatic way, we shouldn't have it. If we have that, then we are away from Krishna. Until we give up that thing, we have to give up. Krishna will not interfere in that. Because we have an independence also. When we have a pure intention, if today we may be like contaminated, but one day we will become purified.
Right.
Because of our sincerity. Right? Because we are trying to be like in and out same. But when we try to manage it, like we are trying to manage, whom we are managing it? We are managing ourselves, not Krishna. We can't manage Krishna. End of the day, we manage ourselves and we stuck in this world.
Right. That's true. How I view Lord Krishna is, his heart is like an ocean for devotees. He will protect them whichever way it can be. He tactful, very creative. Is very surprising how he protects his devotees.
Yeah. So because of he sees the sincerity, and that free will is the biggest problem for all of us. We have a little independence. And with that little independence, we are misusing it.
Right.
Because we have to adopt the compassion, love towards everyone, not only the humans, every living entity.
Right.
That is what Krishna loves. Not that like a Rakshasas, these are our friends, these are our enemies. No, it can't be like that. And even for the enemies also, we have to leave the good impressions only. And you can stay away, but when they come, we have to honor, give them the prasadam. We have to respect them. We have to give them the prasadam. Like Prabhupada said that. Even his God brothers, Prabhupada said that. When my God brothers, whoever not supported him, if they come, you have to respect him equally as a Vaishnava. You have to give them a prasadam, respect him, and do not give him the Vyasasan. They cannot sit on the Vyasasan to preach. But everything else should be, taken care. So, this is very important, qualities of Vaishnava.
They can take knowledge from Prabhuji's.
From us,
yes,
but not from them.
Yes.
So, we don't want to take the knowledge from them. So, but we cannot even distinguish they are my enemies, I don't like them. Even we shouldn't come into that. That like and dislike comes in, that means we are on the material platform.
Yes.
I don't know how many lifetimes it is going to take to clear all those out. It's not easy. Yes, Shani Mataji, any questions, comments? Nagendra Kanya?
I have a question, Prabhuji. When you talk about the asuras, like the demons?
Yes. Asura means demons. Who do you think the demons are?
We also have a demonistic stuff now.
So there are in Bhagavad Gita, I think what was this chapter? 16th chapter. Krishna had described who considered as a demons. Asura. Dambo, Darpo, if they have nothing and they wanted to show to others, and the pride and all these, intolerance, everything, those are the demon qualities. If we have them, that means we are also demons.
I have another question. My other question is, in one of the classes, you talked about one of the asuras come from a demon family, but he was a great devotee of Krishna. Which character was that?
Prahlad. We just talked about Bali Chakravarti, right? So Bali Maharaj, grandfather is a Prahlad. Prahlad is the son of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu is a demon. And Prahlad's son is Virochan. Virochan also became a demon. He became a demon because of the association with the demons. Though he born, for the Prahlad, still Virochan became a demon. But the Bali became a devotee again.
So Hiranyakashipu was born from a demon family, but became a great devotee of Krishna. And then he had kids that were devotees, but then some of them in the lineage became demons again.
Correct. Because
do you think is that due to some sort of ancestral karmic
right?
Something?
Yes. Based on our fortune situation, there is 3 ways we become a devotees to come into the bhakti. The one is the mercy of the Lord. Definitely we are not part of that. We are not going to get direct mercy from the Lord. Because we are not that fortunate. We have not that austere and whatever the reasons. So the Lord, But Prahlada got the mercy from the Lord directly. So that's why they call Nitya Siddha. They are like a Siddhas. By birth itself, they are the Siddhas. We are not. That means we do not have the mercy from the Lord. And the second one is, if we have a punya, the pious activity, pious credits from the previous life and in this life, then we come to the bhakti because of that punya, the piety, right? I don't know how much we have it. But the third one is by the mercy of the devotees, by the association, sadhu sangha, by the mercy, by association of the devotees, then we can develop the bhakti. And that is what happened to Prahlada's son Virochan. Though he was by birth, he was a devotee, son of a devotee, but still he had an association of the demons around him. So he became a demon. But, because this is also part of a Leela. Krishna wanted to play the Leelas, right? And then again Bali became a devotee. And when, that arena happening, that sacrifice was happening, Vamana and all, and the act which is done by the Bali Maharaj, Prahlada was he was pleased, he was so happy. Because of his grandson did a great thing. He offered everything, including himself. So yes, Mataji, because of our previous karmic, but devotees are really, really merciful. And they take them to the Guru and they help them to follow the instructions of Guru. All we have to do is, we have to realize that no matter even the rich or super rich, the luxury, everyone are going to go through the problems according to their own levels. But only thing, yes, these problems in this world are common. The special is, no matter what problems I face it, I wanted to go closer to Krishna at least one step a day. That's it.
I have one more question. A couple more questions. What book talks about Hiranyakashipu? Is it the
Srimad Bhagavatam?
Srimad Bhagavatam. And do they talk about, so he was from a demon family, he became a devotee. Did he continue to interact with his demon family, or he just left them alone?
He was continued to act as a demon, because he was representing the demons.
Oh no, I said, did he continue to interact with his demon family?
Yes. He was ruling all the demon family because they were the kings.
He was ruling a demon family, so he was still interacting with them, but he himself became a great devotee of Krishna at the same time, or at a later time?
At the same time. Even Bali Maharaj also conquered all the devatas. Devatas ran away from their positions. And he was holding the heavenly planets, lower planets, and the earthly planet completely under Bali Maharaj's control. But he was such a surrendered devotee to Lord Krishna. Look at that. So, because of now, if you see that, all the opulences they have it, they can enjoy it, but still, even with that many opulences, that much richness, still they are continuing, they are the best in the devotion. Is that answered your question, Mataji?
Yes, thank you. I never read the Bhagavatam, so I didn't know.
Yeah, we should start the Bhagavatam too, but some soon, but we don't know when, but we'll start.
And I'm just going to make one comment, because you were talking about Chaitanya before. And whenever I'm chanting and I get distracted, I always think of the picture of Chaitanya in the blissful chanting, dancing down the street with his bald head. And it brings me back into focus.
No, because we have to pray. We have to pray Nityananda. Nityananda is such a merciful that, he can give mercy to anyone. So we have to pray Nityananda. Even before chanting, the prayer is powerful. And, we have to pray continuously. Even after every round also we can pray to him.
You said, Prabhuji, Om Guruve Namaha, Om Guruve Namaha, Om Guruve Namaha 3 times, right? And Om Param Guruve Namaha, Om Param Guruve Namaha, Om Param Guruve, before the Arati, yeah. And Nityanandaya Namaha 3 times you said. Om Nityanandaya Namaha. Yeah.
Right. So then we offer.
Yeah.
Om Guruve Namaha. Huh?
Om Guruve Namaha 3 times, Mataji, and Om Param Guruve Namaha 3 times, and Om Nityanandaya 3 times.
So we, for our own Guru, because we are not qualified to do the even worship, we are not qualified to do even offering the food items, because we are not qualified. What qualification we have to offer him Lord directly? But we do not have a Guru also in front of us. So the first we say that, you seek the blessings from the Guru 3 times, Om Guruve Namah, saying 3 times. And then we go to Prabhupada, Om Param Guruve Namah. He is a Param Guru. And then we go to seek the blessings of Nityananda. Om Nityanandaya Namah. So then we offer everything to the Lord.
Is Nityananda and Chaitanya the same person?
No, they are the different one. Chaitanya is the Krishna Radha form, and Nityananda is Balaram. He is like Guru.
I was just asking, is Nityananda Chaitanya's Guru? No, you said somebody else.
He is our Guru. He is Adi Guru, but see, to gain the mercy of Lord Chaitanya or Krishna,
Nityananda is the main source.
We have to follow the Guru instruction. Nityananda is a Guru Tattva. So we have to worship Guru Nityananda and for the blessings and the mercy. And through his blessings, his mercy, only we can approach Krishna. We can attain Krishna.
Then Prabhuji, actually Garudalvar, they said Vedas, right? So that's a form of Nityananda.
Who?
Shankarshanar,
right.
Garuda.
Some form they follow it, and that is the Guru Tattva.
Guru Tattva.
But Nityananda is the Chaitanya, Nityananda is the Adi Guru. Because of Balaram is Adi Guru. So if we say we bypass, that's why in the Bhakti, bypass doesn't work.
Okay, I got confused because we were talking about Chaitanya, but then you started talking about Nityananda, and I didn't understand the transition from the two. So thank you for explaining that.
Yes, Mataji. Because of Chaitanya, Krishna never come alone. When Rama, he came as a Rama, and Balaram came as a Lakshman. And when the Lord came as a Krishna, and Balaram came as a Balaram. And when Lord came as a Chaitanya, and Balaram came as a Nityananda. So he always accompany with the Nityananda, because he is a Guru Tattva.
Right. Very nice. Very nice, man. Very devotional, divine.
Because these are the smaller things, but if we don't know, then we'll just continue doing it. But clarifying things, the small things are very helpful in our bhakti.
Right. I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we are. If there are no questions, so we can conclude it.
Prabhuji, one question, Prabhuji. Could you share your insight how Srila Prabhupada emphasized the importance of book distribution and how it has influenced the spread of Krishna consciousness globally? And additionally, do you have any personal experience or stories related to book distribution that you inspired, that have inspired you?
No, the only inspiration is because we all have so much ego because of we don't accept that. If even we say that I don't have any ego, if you don't have ego, you are not going to be here. You cannot stay longer. We are here means we have an ego. That is the only thing. It is keeping us here. And if people are maintaining the ego itself. It's like a self-respect. Have you heard this word? They say that self-respect. So self-respect is not just to this self. Self-respect is inside self-respect.
But actually, then self-respect is a wrong word, right?
Self-respect, but self-respect is a right word. The meaning of the understanding of the self-respect is the wrong. Because self-respect is like giving the respect to this body. Because we consider what is the self means.
Yes.
If you think the self is the body, and then that is a wrong understanding, and it keeps us here only. But if the self is the self Atma, then yes, we have to start respecting the Atma, not this body. If we respect this body, we stay here. We stuck here, right? So, but to get rid of it, this is the only. When we go to the book distribution, what is going to happen? If we say, try to go to them, and what are the possibilities? Can anyone share that? If we go to someone with my book, and they have an option, they can scold me, and they can criticize me, and they can use the harsh words also, and they can just ignoring me, like they ignore me, and they can eye contact with me also. These are all the possibilities, right? And only which it will the pleasing to me is eye contact. When my eye contact, their eye contact is like connected and exchanges, then I feel like, oh, I feel so good. But any other activities, we don't feel happy, right?
Yes.
Because of that means we don't feel happy means who is not feeling happy? Because our ego is not feeling happy.
Yeah.
How come this fellow says that I'm doing this, I'm wanted to help him, and he's not hearing it? That's like, so that's why this book distribution help us to get rid of that, And I'm telling you, if someone, when Nagendra Kanya told me, we can go for a book distribution, you know what? First time what I did, I started purchasing with my own money, like 100, 200, 300 books. Then I said, like, okay, I distributed. Oh, I done the book distribution because I don't want to beg and ask anyone.
Okay.
So then I said, like, this, I felt like that is not big. I mean, like, even though I'm losing the money, still I felt happy. Instead of asking someone.
Doing seva.
Okay.
I'm doing the seva, not the book distribution.
Can you repeat one more time? I don't understand. Can you repeat one time?
Service.
No, you bought the book from your money.
I bought the books. I was distributing it. I was giving free.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I was giving free. No, we done like several hundreds of books like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember you
Many
shared
hundreds.
so many pictures from Hyderabad, so many temples you gave this much book.
So
I saw.
We've done so many books. I started purchasing. I feel like this is a lot better than going and the streets and
begging
them.
the money. Okay, Lakshmi for. Okay.
Except to ask someone, give me some money, sponsor for 10 books. I felt like this is like a killing. It's like a dying is better than that.
So
then I realized it. No. So because of that, then when I was buying myself, actually I'm building my own ego more.
Oh, okay.
So
because you're doing service. You're doing service and you're getting satisfaction of bhakti actually. The reactions, people, what kind of reactions as you mentioned? Somebody say, no, I'm not interested in.
Then
don't-
actually the
don't bribe me
distribution is
to-
like we have to take from them Lakshmi. That's the actual distribution.
Yeah, because
Right, but
go
the
and take it, right? Please take it.
from
We have
the
to convince.
people.
When we try to convince, when we convince them, there are two things there. Convincing is also there. That means, we learn the art of convincing the people with so politely, joyfully. That is a great art we learn. And the other thing is we go and beg them, please, donate something.
Mm-hmm.
That means we losing the,
Oh,
the ego.
the right
And at the
way.
same time, sometimes we don't get it. Then we are paying up from our pocket. So that means we are doing the service also.
Sometimes the people first we are asking for give some donation. Later they didn't say, but they are willing to take the book. And you said if you are really they are willing, you can give it to them. And they are testing us, Prabhuji. Are you sure you are giving this book to free? They are testing us.
Fine, because see,
Mataji, you should say it. Donations are appreciated.
Yes, yes.
You should just say that.
Yes,
Give the book and if they want to take
yeah,
it,
they
take
are,
it.
they are
It's a
telling,
free
yeah,
book.
totally understand, but we have only credit cards, we have no money in our hands, so what we can do, and they are appreciated also. We are appreciated your time and everything they are telling.
yeah, but at least they are time listening and they are giving that.
Mm-hmm.
They are contributing their time, and depending on their level of interest and enthusiasm, sometimes we give them. And this is what happens. In the first case, I was buying it, I'm giving them, distributing it. In this case, only my Lakshmi is using it. I'm doing the service of Krishna,
Yes.
and I'm purifying my Lakshmi also because of I'm spending on these books. This is the first step. And in return, I am building my ego also.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one case. And the second case is I am buying my books. That means we are spending the Lakshmi and going to the people with so much good impressions, good mood, and we are trying to convince them. And when we convince them, we are learning the art of convincing it, and how best we can speak to the people, the communication, convincing, all that also developing it. And at the same time, we are begging them, or we are asking, these books are not for the sale. Donations can be accepted. When you donate it, you connect to the author, so that way you will be benefited more. If you don't,
You can use the same money for buying another books and
we
same
buy
books.
another
Yeah.
books. So the second process is the better process, because ultimately we have to get rid of our ego.
We
Right.
have 2 Srimad Bhagavatam sets in our house. If someone wants, can you tell Snesundari Mataji
Yeah,
and
we'll have to-
Sugata and
What
Thakur
language in
Mataji?
English, Mataji?
English.
Okay,
Mataji,
okay.
full set Srimad Bhagavatam sets.
Okay.
So that is our goal. Now we have to, sell those two also, because we are trying it, but somehow we couldn't sell those two now.
12 cantos, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah, 12 cantos, 2 sets.
2 sets.
They've not even opened the box.
Okay.
On Sunday, I saw that you're having a service in the park. Are you going to bring books on Sunday? I need to
Yes.
get a Bhagavad Gita for my daughter because
Yes.
she's about to have a baby.
Mataji,
I wanna-
we are
I wanna-
inviting you also. Please join coming Sunday, Thatcher Park, morning 11 o'clock. So we are inviting you also. Please join, and tomorrow Friday, please confirm. So
Bring
What
your
happens
friends
on
and
Monday?
family members too. That is
Yes.
open park, and there is some beach, and bring your friends and family too.
They can enjoy, they can swim,
Yes.
they can do the...
yes,
I'm going to come on Sunday, but what's happening on Friday? I think I missed. Is something happening on Friday as well?
Friday.
No, whoever is RSVP,
Yeah, RSVP.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
coming on Sunday,
Tomorrow.
so we can bring the more prasadam.
Yes,
can
tomorrow
book.
evening,
Okay.
if you confirm for how many people, so we can make prasadam, depends. So that's the.
Because when we go to the park,
Yeah.
beach, and we don't want to be like out of the prasadam,
Yes.
like a...
Yeah.
Got it.
We need a head count, Mataji. That's why we are just asking. Yeah. So I can send you the invitation. Please check it that and please let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Mataji.
So that is the only experience, Mataji. I wanted to purify myself,
Yes.
my own purification. We started the book distribution.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time we purchased almost $4,500 books.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like happily purchased it. Then when time comes to the distribution, I feel like I have to go now. Still I have that.
Okay.
But I'm getting better.
Okay.
I have to become better now.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we lose the money also on that. But still fine. That's still fine.
Okay.
I was happy.
Mm-hmm.
But book distribution is to help us to progress. This is the best one. See, when we take the classes, we build the pride. But when we do the book distribution, we lose the pride.
Yes.
And Prabhupada will be happy because we are sending the books to the homes of the people. The knowledge.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry. What do you think about, because now, like Prabhupada's books were very inexpensive. Now you have all these other Swamis writing books for $20, and then they're making that part of the book distribution. And I say this because I have a friend that lives in the temple in Brooklyn, and every time I see him, he's trying to sell me a $20 book that belongs to some other Swami that's not necessarily Prabhupada's teaching.
Yeah, you don't have to, because of that the world is changing so much, and the people mindset also changing so much, and there were modernization ways and advanced methodologically, they wanted to understand Krishna. That's why the many others also, according to the need and that they were compiling the books. But Prabhupada clearly said this: Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, these are good enough. So those are the extra, and some people, cannot connect to the Bhagavad Gita, but they're easily connecting to. But you are already connected it, and you don't have to. Since they are buying it, they are selling it. You don't have to, unless you really wanted to, explore and making a habit of reading it. But you don't have to. Because when many people try to sell it to me, I don't buy it, because since I cannot read it, I am not buying it.
I think also that it was very brilliant of Prabhupada to make the small books so inexpensive, because the new person, they wouldn't feel bad, or, it's no big deal for them to give a couple dollars to try a small book with a $20 book from some person you don't know, Right.
And I was thinking, Mataji, you also, in your network or whenever you go, maybe you can take some of our small books and some Gitas and keep with you, and you can start, distributing and collecting some donations on those also. This is the best way, even if we cannot meet, but whenever you have some time in your area, you can do that too, if you wish to.
Okay, we can definitely talk about it. I would like that.
Yeah, because we were thinking, we planned to do one time in your locality, but so many things are happening, to you and us, and we are not able to, complete those kind of tasks. But when we have it, Sneh Sundari Mataji is having some books, and we have some books, we are keeping everywhere. So whenever is needed, you can start distributing and sell some, collecting some Lakshmi. So that way will everyone start doing the book distribution.
Okay. The other thing, when I come back from North Carolina, we should just plan to do it. For me, just planning to do it works the absolute best. If you tell me, show up here at this time because I need you, I will always just show up at this time.
I will send you the one video, Mataji, the one book distribution. Just watch it. It's like 1 hour, 10 minutes or something, 20 minutes is there. But that that make you the perfect book distribution. Mataji, I'm telling you, this book distribution will help even like see, some of them, like many of them do the book distribution, and they do for their livelihood also. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you can become the best book distributor.
Yeah. Yeah. So one of the things I'm working on right now, I'm like a very loyal person, and I'm working on not giving my loyalty to the wrong people and to the wrong things anymore. So I would really love to do this with you guys. I really would. So let's talk about
that is
more.
important too. Like I say, when we do that, do I can help and I can do the charity and I can help the people. But if you help the wrong attitude people, then you'll be screwed up. One day, we develop that kind of attitude also. We have to be very careful whom we are associating with.
Well, I try not to associate, but again, I live in an area where there isn't like a Bhakti community.
Correct.
So it makes
start doing this, Mataji. Start doing the book distribution, and they start coming, and start appreciating it. Small books, as you said, and if anyone really
one time we plan to go Shani Mataji area, and we'll cover all the area.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So when we meet this time, we'll put some books, aside, and you can take them. You can start, whenever you are walking on the streets or any time, just hold a couple of books and distribute it, couple of dollars, as you said, it's not a problem. And we get lots of credits also, because of book distribution. Prabhupada, loves book distribution, and he loves the people who do the book distribution. Very good, very good. So, any other questions, comments?
In Prabhupada Mercy, we are getting the chance to distribute the books.
Yeah, Mataji, this is, if his mercy is not there, we are not even going to touch the books, to distribute. But we are taking up, we are like a very small group now, and we wanted to establish the group which is a more quality group. The foundation should be so strong in a bhakti, and the attitude we have to build in such a way that and no matter what, anything comes up, but we have to be together. So this togetherness and this attitude, this is how we have to build it. Even it takes time, that's fine. We don't want mass, many people and crazy people, no. Because that agitates the minds. Then we lose our bhakti also. So we have to be very careful. So that's what, everyone say that if you have one devotee in the life, that is enough. We don't have to worry, too much. Pure devotee, who are sincere devotee. Not pure, we are not pure, but we are at least sincere. We have to be sincere. Thank you all. Very nice. I'm so happy when you all speak. Sneha Sundari Mataji, any questions, comments?
That's all, Prabhuji. Time up, right? Almost 11:30 now.
Yeah, we can all keep talking, so if we should probably just...
We have to stop one time, otherwise...
Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go because, this is our community right here. And for me, like I said, there's no bhakti where I live. So, thank you so much.
Yeah, we can start tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
All right. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti bhakta vaishnava bhakta vrinda ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhupada.
Very good.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.